start with the worst trends ever made by humans. And I'm not even gonna say anything in the beginning because let's just get into it. Because I want to show you how stupid humans really are. Because the first challenge that is on the list is Tide Pod Challenge. You know what that means? That means the people try to eat Tide Pods. Explain to me. Why on earth would you like to eat a Tide Pod? If you don't know what Tide Pod is, it's basically the little capsule you put in your washing machine. And I know it looks yummy. I know it looks tasty, like delicious. But there's a sign not to eat it for a reason. I mean, I would eat it too if I was a kid, but as I was a kid, and there's the little sign also for kids not to eat it. But I think adults should be added in there. Because what is wrong with people trying to eat something that's basically toxic, could kill you, basically anything like that? I, I'm so. This is the first one on the list. Like, why? I mean, this is compared to some of these next ones. This is a not so bad one because we all know we all wanted to eat one as we were kids. I've seen grown-ups eating it and being like funny, and then end up in the hospital. And some of them might think, what can be worse than that? What can be more stupid than that? And let me introduce you to Fire Challenge. And basically, that's about how can you say it not to make it sound stupid, and there's no way how can I make it sad because people literally put themselves on fire, like genuinely burn themselves, like they put a liquid on themselves and then light up the liquid and just basically burn alive and ended up in the hospital. Like, how is that a thing? Well, I know some people thought it would happen when they burn themselves alive, but basically I don't know, I wouldn't expect myself to fly, but I would expect myself burning to death. But yeah, this is the second one. You know what the third one is? You don't want to know. You don't want to know, but I'm gonna show you anyways because you're gonna suffer like me. And you can be like, oh, they put themselves on fire. What are you gonna do next? Like, put the boiling water all over them? Yes, that's basically the next challenge, hot water challenge. Where yeah, they just put boiling water all over them. Again, ended up in a hospital with lots of burns, like an extreme type of burns. And I don't understand what would you expect to happen. Again, y- you are going to burn, it's going to hurt. What would you want to do with yourself? Does it make you feel like something inside? Like, does it make you feel good? Does it make you? I know people do it for views sometimes, but I don't think that's worth it almost your life because I bet some of these people who try this trend died, and like I just don't understand the point of all of it. If you're just gonna die and you're gonna get the views, but you're not gonna be alive. So yeah. So hopefully people won't be doing this type of trends ever again because they're really dangerous. And if you do this type of trends again, I hope you know what risk you're putting yourself at. The fourth challenge we got is also with burning something, and it's also ourself. And this is ice and salt challenge. We basically you put salt on yourself and then rub it with ice. That makes like a negative 18 degrees, and it burns you. Like you get a type of burn on your skin. Again, people burn themselves. I don't think they died on it, but like it will leave you with a mark for the rest of your life. And when someone's gonna ask you what happened to your arm, I put a salt and an ice and then I rub it against because it was a trend, and I burned myself. Why would you do that? I don't know, because it was a trend and I wanted to join. I wanted to have views. Didn't it hurt? It did. So was it worth it? Not really. So would you do it again? Yeah, probably. And these challenges are done by grown adults again. Like, I bet you a kid wouldn't do that. Like, kid knows what's good for them. Like maybe they would eat the capsule. Okay, that's what we all wanted to do. That. Okay, stop judging. But they wouldn't burn themselves. They wouldn't want to hurt themselves. Like I bet you, like they wouldn't do it because they don't need the views. They don't need the attention for it. And like, yeah, I don't understand what else could it be good for. I bet we all know this next trend, blue whale challenge. We all know it. If you don't know, then you'll be kind of stuck in. I don't know if you're old or young. I don't know, but like I've been through this phase. Not me personally. I never done Blueface. I never played, but I know what's it about. It was all over the internet. It was like a huge thing. And if you don't know what it is, basically you got it was like a blue whale game. It gave you a challenge, and if you didn't do it, it threatened to kill you or your family. And in the end, like the last challenge was to end your life. And if you didn't do it, they will kill your family. They will kill you and just. And in the end, I think it even like leaked your address, like your IP or something. But I'm not sure if that really happened. But people tends to say that. And like, I never looked through this case because I'm genuinely uncomfortable looking through that because it made me such a nightmare since I was a child. I'm not looking through any of it because that's just disgusting game, disgusting everything about it. and I hope something like that will never happen again, because that's just bullshit. The only thing I can say to you about this case is basically add 50 days, 50 tasks. Every single day you get a task that you have to, like, you have to make it happen. And if you didn't, they will threaten you, and that's basically it. And just you just had to continue, and you will just start by like cut yourself like a bit, cut yourself a bit more, and it gets crazier, crazier every single day. It was such a horrible game. Like it's, I cannot even speak how horrible it was at that point. Okay, let's move on to the next challenge, which is our sixth challenge, and it's cinnamon challenge. I think all of you know that it's still happening these days, and it's basically eating a cinnamon, like a bare cinnamon, like the little powder. And you should not do that because it can cause you like a choking. It can hurt your lungs, and I don't know if you can die from that. Probably not, but I would still risk it. And just be careful when doing this challenge because it's really not good, and it's really drying your whole throat. Like it's a disgusting feeling. I tried it once, but like with a little spoon, like a small, small, small spoon, and I almost choked myself to death. So I wouldn't really recommend that. And actually, is really similar to the cinnamon challenge, which is basically dry scooping challenge, which is the same. You're eating a dry powder, which is pre-workout powder, just for the people who go to gym, and they eat it without mixing with the milk, water, whatever you wanted to mix it with. They just eat it dry, so it's exactly the same as cinnamon. And yeah, it can cause the same damages as the previous one. So I don't know why people would do that. And I want to try with protein, because protein and water, when you mix it with just a little bit, it makes like a little gloop. I don't know how to call it, like gloop gloop, and it's pretty solid. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I want to try that. But it's on you if you do it. I warned you. So yeah. So this was all the challenges people done. Oh, of course, there's a lot more, and I've seen a lot more. And I just don't want to go through the next ones because they're basically disgusting. And you can search them up if you want. Like that's no problem. But I'm not gonna go into that. So hopefully you enjoy. This is my one of the few animations I do. Also use my social media if you want to get in announcements for another type of animations, or just myself or my life or anything you care. And yeah, if you enjoy, let me know by liking this video. And if we do get enough likes, I may make part two. But that's really really question mark. You feel me? So hopefully you have a great day. Don't try any of those challenges. Please don't. And if you do, it's on you. Have a great day. Have a smile on your face. Don't judge people. And I don't know, love yourself or whatever. Bye bye.